All right, welcome to day 12 of the Onevinn Advent Calendar. And today, again, we will have a really nice topic on one of the most biggest challenges for an Intune Windows admin today about app control for business and the infamous unsigned DLLs.
Absolutely, Niklas. So what are we going to talk about? So as Niklas says, app control for business is the word of many people trying to start to use to secure our machines, follow compliance rules, that we're actually compliant. We have whitelisting, so we actually know what's allowed to run on our devices. The one challenge we have is that some DLLs are unsigned. So let's have a look at why. So when we deploy application control for business, I can only say that the right way of doing it is using the managed installer, which means that everything that comes down through Intune and the Intune management extension is tagged with an extra file attribute that it is allowed to run. That's the easy part. The challenge we have is that some DLLs are not signed. And those DLLs, the problem with those DLLs that they're not signed is also that they're not installed by the managed installer. They're actually installed by the MDM channel itself or through the MDM channel. And that's because, well, I assume it could be hard to update Intune management extension using the management extension itself. And the same goes for as soon as we enable device inventory agent, that's also installed through the MDM channel, and the same goes for the EPM agent. But if we look at those files, they are signed. So what's the problem then? Well, the problem is this. They are using the VIX toolset version 3. That's been around for like 8 years or something. And there's a lot of instructions how to sign your MSI, sign your files and everything. But the DLLs for custom actions is not signed. So this is the issue reported in the GitHub repository for Wix toolset, where we can see that this has been an issue reported many years ago, and that exactly that the delivered custom action DLLs are not signed. So how does that look? And sometimes we don't see it after a while when there's an update to the Intune management extension. But let's have a look at how we can see it on a machine. So if I look at my little test machine here, I can see that what APM fails to install. There's a problem with the installer package. A DLL required for this installation could not run. And then we have a temporary file name. Okay, so let's go to the code integrity log so we can get more information. And if we look here, we can see that it's code integrity determined that the temp file did not meet the enterprise signing requirements. And if we look in details, here we actually have everything we need. So if we go down here, we can actually see that it's the VIX server custom actions from the Windows installer XML toolset, and it's version 3. So that's why it's not signed. So that's actually the challenge. So how do we solve this then? Well, I actually downloaded that EVT file to my own machine, and then I used the awesome community tool that's free and in the store, App Control Manager. If you haven't used it, check it out. Here I can say that, okay, I want to open existing EVT files, and then I go to my little folder with my code integrity event log, and then I say scan log file. And there we have the temp file. We have the original file name, so we can actually see that it's 2 or 3 actually that's blocked. And we can also see, if we scroll this way, the internal name, but also the file description, where we can see that it is actually a VIX toolset custom action, all of them that are blocked. And we have the versions as well, and we have more information. We have the hash values instead. And using this, we can actually make it really easy for us. So we can just, in this tool, we can just select the ones we want. say that we only want selected items, and then from that we can create the policy for our selected baseline. I didn't select the baseline for now because our little demo is not how to actually create that baseline and that policy, more how we actually can find out which files we need to allow. And in this case, we can see that it is the custom action XML, and in this file XML toolset as well from the Vixins toolset. So that's the challenge we have, and you will see it in the event log files, and it is actually visible as well in the more information and details on the actual event entry as well. And if we don't deploy the EPM agent, we don't deploy the device inventory agent, you will not see this when you spin up the machines. You will see it after a while when Microsoft releases a new version of the Intune management extension. And when they do, those machines won't update the Intune management extension. So it's an important thing to know, an important thing to actually calculate and solve when we use application control for business. And with that said, I still think everyone building greenfield environments, building new type of clients, the app control for business is definitely the way to go.
So awesome. Thank you so much for that, Jörgen. Have a great weekend and see you on Monday, the 15th.